Okay, so here's the first way to try to change the password on your GitLab, or actually your password for GitLab has already been changed once your NPS credentials have changed. However, Netbeans and the local Git of Netbeans doesn't know about that. So the way to do that is start with your project in the very top, and you right click, choose Git, remote, and do a poll first. Now the next box that comes up, the default is to select a configured Git repository location. But if you want to change your password, so click on specify Git repository location, make sure that this is yours. Again, the one with A bus is mine, and you should make sure that the one you select is yours. And then your NPS username, that should stay the same. But now in the password, enter your new password. And select saved, because hopefully it'll save it. And then that should bring you to the next page, etc. And in this case, my Windows was a little bit behind. Now, if for some reason that doesn't work for you, then there's another way that's a little bit more extreme. So if that's the case, shut down Netbeans, and then, well, actually, it turns out you can open up a file browser, and let me just yours will probably look something like this. And now you need to find the app data folder. It's located in your home directory, and to find your home directory, you go and hit this little arrow here, and then find the username for your Windows piece. Now, when you open that up, and it may look like this, or it may look like icons or large icons. Again, however it looks, notice that by default, there is no app data, and that's because it's hidden. So to see it, click on the View tab at the top, and then select Hidden Items. And all of a sudden, that should give you the app data folder, which is right here. So open that up, and you'll see local, local, low, and roaming. So I'm not 100% sure which is NetBeans stores stuff in both roaming and local. I'm not sure which one. Typically, it seems to be roaming, and I'm not sure exactly where NetBeans stores it. So this is kind of an extreme one. And so what you do is just find the NetBeans folder and then just delete it. And then from roaming, and then local has one too. And you can delete that just to be safe. Okay, so what that does is now NetBeans is back where it was initially installed, and so when you run it, it's not going to have any of your information. So you're going to have to go find it. So see, now when we run it, NetBeans again, it will come up at the very beginning. See, we have this little splash screen here. So again, I don't like to see it, so I uncheck this and then close it out. And then again, notice nothing is there. If I look at if I want to open recent there aren't any recent projects there. Okay, so now I can open. You should be able to open your project. It may take you right to where, in mine, it took me right to where I was, no problem. So I can select on it and open it up. If you have to go searching for it, that's something that can be done. it will typically say the NB Java C editing support library needs to be installed. That should not be a problem. Just install it, making sure that you've read the license agreement very carefully. And then when we finish opening projects, it may take a little while to just sort of get itself oriented. See, it's still background scanning of projects and doing a bunch of bookkeeping, building the dictionary. I know its dictionary is not very useful. I've noticed that sometimes in my comments I'll misspell a word, and it'll be smart enough to say, hey, this word is misspelled, but it won't offer me a correction. Anyway, so here we are again. Now it should have, it remembers that it's Git, and in this particular case, let's do a pull again, and it seems to have remembered me here. But then when I try to specify a location, it doesn't have it. So, and you don't want to browse because you don't want a local one. So what you can do is you can, let's see, it won't let you copy this. So we need to go find it. The way to do that is to log on again to Gitlab. Sign in with your credentials, your NPS credentials, and see if that doesn't let you sign in, then the problem is that maybe your account has been locked. I know that's happened to a couple of people. Again, you should just have this one and mine listed when you go there. And so if you again select yours, select clone with HTTPS, copy the URL, then go back to Netbeans here and specify a user location. Go in here and just do a Control V and just verify that it's https gitlab.nps.edu, your name, not mine, cs2173.git. That's the URL for Gitlab. Again, put your user in, put your NPS credential, and if you want to save it, that'll save a bunch of typing later. Next, and finish, and you should all be done.